Thanks for coming. I think every time we throw one of these events, it gets better and better and better every time. So I've seen a couple familiar faces in the audience. Welcome. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about the company. I'm not going to go too deep into the product. I want to give you a little bit of a snapshot of what we're doing and where we're going. There's a few number ones here, and there's a few things that we're pretty proud of. You know, the fact that we've been around for 21 years, and we were the first company to introduce a freemium model to the security industry, and as a result, we've been able to grab brand, really have increased brand awareness. We're now, the number one most downloaded product on CNET. We're number one when you type in antivirus into Google, and we really focus on product quality and being, the best in the industry, especially due to the fact that we're pushing out a free product and we're often being compared to paid products. And one number that isn't on here is just the other day we reached 1.5 million Facebook users, which is, due to efforts of Jill and various members of her team, so congratulations. So if you look at just a few items that are noteworthy, we went public in February. We had a successful IPO, which was quite an accomplishment for everybody in this room. And today we're just over 850 employees, and we've got a lot more customers than we do employees, approaching 128 million active users, and that's about 30% growth since June of last year. And we're all very proud of that accomplishment. So I'm going to throw up a few numbers here. We can do a little guessing game, but 128 million. I've said that at least twice, right? So that's the number of active users that we have within our community. 15 million. Any guesses out there? What number does that represent? AVG employees can participate in this. There's three. Yep, mobile. Paid. You guys are rocking. And do not track. That's our new product that Yuval's going to talk a lot about in about 10 minutes. 311 million. That's a little bit random. You might not know that one. That's the amount of dollars we've generated over the last 12 months. 1 billion. The number of potential threats that we evaluate in our back-end systems, Yuval and his team have to look at every single day. So you can imagine there's a lot of automation, there's a lot of power there. And 4 billion. I'll buy you a drink. I guess we're already buying you drinks. Never mind, that's not a very valuable gift. That's the number of searches that people have performed using our Link Scanner Secure Search product last year. And in fact, just the second quarter, it was like up to 1.7, so we'll far exceed that number. I think a lot of you in the room are familiar with our business model. With 128 million users, it's a pretty powerful platform. It allows us to experiment and test things with our users. Through our social media platform, we're able to have conversations and understand what our users want, and we can then turn those into products that are relevant and of high quality. And then when you give those products away for free, you end up with a very large and massive user base. A little bit of history. We introduced free to the security market in the year 2000. About 2007, we started to look at the brand, leverage it, and our user base to grow outside of security. You see us now with products like online backup and system tune-up, moved on to mobile platforms, et cetera. And we've also, from that time, sorry, it's a bit bright. I guess I'll stand over here. We also started to expand our security platforms, and we started to look for ways to monetize our users, right? That were outside of just your simple freemium business model. And that's when we started to experiment with search and advertising and other things so that we could afford to give away more products for free, but make money in other ways. So again, we can expand our footprint. So one thing working on our behalf is the fact that users' behavior has changed. Technology has advanced. People are doing more online than ever before on more devices. We're always connected. And that's nothing but opportunity for companies like ours, because right along with that, you're seeing the nature of threats, also evolve. And so keeping up with that and actually keeping ahead of that is always a big challenge, and that's what we strive to do, especially with this new product. Okay, you're looking at people questioning, they're going, okay, so I'm on my mobile, I'm storing things in the cloud, you know, I've got new types of software, I've got new apps, there's so many things going on, and with all that comes certain amounts of complications and education that needs to be done. So we've moved far beyond simple security. Right? We want to simplify, we want to optimize, and we want to secure. We're known for security. We're now leveraging that brand and trying to do other things to make people's user experience better. Right? So if you put it in other words, you know, we're really focused on creating products that make people's online experience safer, faster, and easier. Right? We're the crazy rocket scientist guys in the background making this great technology so that nobody else has to worry about it. They can just get on with their lives. So if we talk a little bit about the products themselves, I mentioned earlier that we've got 10 plus products and services, more than just security. Okay? We've got mobile products that are what we call peace of mind products, where they're more than security in that they allow you to locate your phone if you lose it, to lock it down, to wipe the information off it, allows you to lock up certain applications that you might not want people to get access to. It does system optimization on your phone, increasing your battery life. A whole bunch of things that really start to fulfill that promise that makes us more than just a security company. We have a lot of people that work for AVG that have small children. You know, and thanks for your kind words as well on that respect. So we really feel passionately about taking those technologies that we have and turning them into products that work for families, and helping keep kids safe online, and helping parents understand, you know, what are your kids doing, and is there potential things that they shouldn't be doing, so that you've got the peace of mind of knowing that there's at least some kind of security wrapped around what they're doing online. We've just recently launched our service called Tech Buddy, that is a service that provides free customer support to free users, and I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. I'm pretty passionate about that part of the business. So again, a very well-rounded bundle or group of products that allow us to look at things differently. This isn't about simple security. It's about making sure that people feel comfortable doing what they want to do online. And for us, it's about looking at the real customer lifetime value over a period of time. Multiple products per user to ensure that we're really fulfilling that promise. Okay, and so the products that you see in gray are all products that we offer for free. Many of them have an upsell path, and some don't. Again, the more ways we can figure out how to make money indirectly from our users and from partners, such as Google in our search relationship, the more things we can give away for free. And we like to do that. So we'll continue down that path moving forward. So with the introduction of our new product, AVG 2013, we're focused, again, on a whole aspect of areas, but it's really protection, privacy, and performance. And I'll let Yuval go into the details around that. But there's a couple of items that I feel really passionately about. The first is privacy. Yuval and I were having a conversation about a year ago, maybe more, talking about how do we put control of privacy or your user information in the hands of the end user. There's a lot of conversations out there at the government level, at industry level, talking about privacy and what people can do with your information, especially your behavioral information. And while all that chatter was going on, we decided, well, why don't we build a product that allows you as a consumer or a small business owner to control what people use, what they share, and how they track you online. So a great new product that's been introduced in March, but is now also in the new version in 2013. Okay. The other is support. For the last 2 years, we've been experimenting with ways to give free customers free phone support. So predominantly in English-speaking countries, US, UK, Australia, et cetera, we've launched this product. So now even a free user who doesn't pay us a dime can pick up the phone and get free customer support. So we think there's very few software companies on this planet that can offer or afford to do that. So we're very proud to continue to disrupt the industry and continue to give more and more away for free. So having said that, I'd like to wrap things up and hand over the mic to Yuval to give you a little bit more detail around the new product. Thanks.